I don't know that words can accurately describe how happy I am right now to be on with you guys, to be getting back in my routine of Visco Fit. I ran this morning, which was awesome, and I'm ready to get back at it. And that's just how it's going to be, and we're going to have a great time. Oh gosh, sorry. So we are going to do my guns for girls. We're going to do my slow burn. What does that mean? It means we're going to do an arm exercise, and then I'm going to have you get into a position and hold it for 30 seconds. The burn is super intense. I'm not going to lie, but it feels really good. So what is the trick with these burns? Is you need to breathe through them. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Just breathe, 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 breathe. Okay, so let's go ahead. Make sure you jog it out always, no matter what. Please say hello to me. You know I love it when you do. You always, always, always want to warm up. Please don't skip it. Reach high, lean to one side, lean to the other, and you want to stretch your triceps down into your lats. It'll hit your obliques too. Then I want you to hinge over. Just stretching out my legs a little bit from the run. I want you to put your elbow straight up in the air. Your fingertips should be touching between your shoulder blades. These are all really gentle, gentle stretches. We're only going 20 minutes because I got a packed day today. We have tons of wedding planning stuff, but we're getting our marriage license this morning. So I'm very, very excited about that. Okay, so the first one that we are going to do is a bi, tri, and shoulder blast. So what I don't want you doing is going too heavy. If you're brand new, start at a 3. If you're brand new, don't even use weights. Just get the exercise done. We're going to go for 1 minute. Feet hip width apart. Keep that core tight, which is the center of your power. Your palms are facing up. Lift by squeezing your shoulders. Squeeze your biceps to curl. Straighten, and then you're going to lift up and lower those weights between your shoulder blades, up and back, okay? Up, curl, straighten, up above your head but back, so that God forbid you dropped them, they wouldn't fall on your heads. Lift up, curl. So when you lower these and you keep your elbows in the same spot and then you squeeze up, your triceps are getting fired up. That is what we want. If you don't like the waddle when you wave or hail a cab or whatever, you have to work your triceps. Okay, 3, 2, 1. So I want you to hold right here. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. So your core needs to be really tight. So you see where the weights are, right? Right behind my head. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Again, your core is tight, tight, tight. Your arms are probably shaking. If the burn gets to be too intense, take about a 3-second break. Now, you're going right here, palms facing down. Squeeze those shoulders. When the burn gets to be too intense, take a short break and go back into it. How do your weights feel? If you cannot keep them up, drop them down for something lighter. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Now we're going up, and this is your position. Squeeze those biceps, but again, your core has to be tight. Oh my gosh. I'm going to drop down to my 3s. So this is my position, squeezing my biceps. You should be able to look down and see those muscles engaged, working hard. Breathe through it, in through your nose, out through your mouth. And done. Woo! Well, I figured I would just kick your booty. Good morning, Joanne. So happy you're on. Make sure you drink water while we're working out. Okay. Woo. Woo, shake it out. Give yourself some hugs. We just got busy really quickly. I told you we were going to pack it in. So next one, don't grab any heavier than 5s. So you guys know I talk a lot about working our forearms and our wrists, not an area most women think about. We are going to. Feet hip width apart, and you're rotating up. So do you see this motion? Your arms are straight, your core is tight. I'm going to drop down to a lighter weight. You guys know I had like little elbow thing going on, and it's better, but I don't like to overdo it. I know, such a simple motion, really very challenging. Three, 2, 1. Now you're holding in this position, you see? Do you see how your wrist is flexed? Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. I know, believe me. 3, 2, 1. Woo, shake it out. You want to shake those wrists out, okay? So now what we're going to do is turn our wrists over, and we're going to do the other way. I'm going to start with 5s, getting my booty handed to me. Okay. All right, let's go. So this is the position. Okay, so you see, you can also have your arms straight, whichever you want. I'm going to do this so it works my biceps too. The whole point is your arm is in a static position. The only thing that's moving are your hands. When you need a break, take it. Just keep it short. So I can tell you, having strong wrists, think about how often you twist, push, pull. Think about how many times you have to either grab the dog's leash or reach around and try to do something for your kids or whatever. You use these muscles a lot. Ooh, we're done. Okay, we're not done. Now this is your position, okay? You're curling it in, you're holding it, you are squeezing as hard as possible. Wow. Woo! Come on, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good work. All right, what is next? Whew. My goodness. How are you guys feeling? Here's the thing. You should not expect any of these exercises to be easy. You shouldn't say, oh, it's arms. Like, that should be pretty easy. No, none of my workouts are easy. However, they're for any level. So if you are just starting out, don't try to start out with the weights that I'm using. I've been doing this for 4 years now, 5 years actually. You want to really pick a weight that's appropriate for you. You want to take your time. You want to really make sure you have good form before you even pick up a weight or increase a weight. Angela, good morning. Thank you. I'm so happy to be back. I don't know what the kids did with my ball. Hold on. I would like you to get your ball. If you do not have a ball, you can get a chair. I'm going to get 10-pound weights to start with the realization that I might need to drop down. So what are we going to do here? We're going to work shoulders. I like to do the shoulder exercises on the ball because it also works your abs additionally, and then your lower body. So if you keep your feet together, this is going to be more challenging. Open up a bit for more stability. So your palms are going to be facing you. You're going to rotate and push up. Okay, so because my knees are together, my abs and my legs are working overtime trying to keep me stable.
That's not nice.
Do you hear my watch? Just said, that's not nice. It's very nice. Drive up. I'm using 10s. They are definitely getting heavy, but my form is still good, so I just took a little break. Let the burn subside. Oh, woo. I'm going to drop to my 8s. How are we doing time-wise? Oh, less than 10 seconds. Come on. So there's no shame in dropping down in weights. There's no shame in taking a break. 2, 3, 4 breaks. You push yourself. You know when you're working hard and when you're taking the easy way out. Okay, so now this is our hold. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Wow. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good work. Good work, good work. Okay. Next, what we're going to do is work our biceps again. So again, you can do this on the ball. You can do it on a chair. Just make sure whatever you're doing is stable. Obviously, ball is not stable, but that's okay. I'm grabbing an 8. So what I want you to do is put the upper part of your arm on the ball. You are going to fully extend that weight and then curl. I'm actually going to use a 5. Okay. Hold on to that ball. So I like the ball because I'm kind of leaning on it. So I'm having to really engage those core muscles to keep my balance. So full extension and then curl, keep going. Oh, Annie, that's awesome. Yes, the kid's off to the bus. I actually have Dave's niece picking up my girls this morning. So she was supposed to be here at 6:30, and then I woke up to a message. She's like, oh, I have late start on Mondays, so I can be there at 7. So that took a little bit of the pressure off. Curl, curl. You've got that. Keep going. Switch arms, and then we're going to do our hold afterwards. So full extension, so you really have to squeeze your biceps. Now, I'm only using 5s, but normally I would be doing an 8 or a 10. I'd be starting with that. If I had to drop down after 10 seconds, that's fine, but that's what I would be starting with. So I love leaning on the ball and having to really engage my abs so I don't like fall over. Fully extend and squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, done. You're going to hold right here. Your arm should be in a 90-degree angle. Squeeze that bicep as hard as you can. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. So this is an isometric hold where you keep your muscles under tension for an increased amount of time. And it is phenomenal for strength, definition, stamina. It's incredible. So do not skip it. Other side. Arm is at a 90-degree angle. Come on. I know, believe me. I am right there with you always in doing these exercises. And done. Woo! Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Okay, next one we are going to do, we are going to lay on the ground. I am going to start with 8s. Since I'm still getting back into it, I want the weights on either side of your head. So if you drop them, they would not fall and hit you in the face. So you obviously need to use your abs to aid you. You're going to lower, so you see how my elbows stay in exactly the same place as your tricep earmus. You lower those weights down on either side of your ears, and then you go back up. But again, your elbow stays in the same place no matter whether you're straight or lowered. So if you're like this, that's not what I want, okay? So I want you to work hard. Again, if you're brand new, don't even use weights. Just get your form down. Because when people start and they're like out of the gate and they're like, okay, this is it, I'm doing it, I'm going to start working out, and they just pick up weights and start working out, but they don't pay attention to form, what do you think ends up happening? They get hurt, and that requires physical therapy or not working out again, and they go right back into the bad cycle of not taking care of themselves. So take your time. This is a marathon. It's so freaking cliche to say that, but working out is a marathon, not a sprint. Okay? You guys, for most of our lives, we can choose whether or not we want to exercise. And we still can keep our weight in check, and we still feel fairly energetic, all of that. As you get older, it can't be a choice unless you want to be broken down, unable to do anything, in total pain, on tons of medications. So what's your choice? Okay. So now we're going to do our hold. Now, that's not to say that you're never going to have moments where you've been feeling bad, like for me, these nighttime leg cramps, not sleeping. Thank God they've started to get better. They're still happening, but I can handle waking up once a night, twice a night. I can't handle waking up 7 times a night. Breathe. 2, 1, done. Good job.
It's the same sound.
Hi, baby. Oh, great. Okay, so the next one that we are going to do is shoulders. I'm going to go with 5s. Shoulders are deceptively difficult, okay? You're going to be tempted to pick a heavier weight. Don't do it. Okay, so what we're going to do with this one is you're going to squeeze up, squeeze in, squeeze out, and down. Very simple in execution, not so simple when you actually start doing it. So again, feet hip width apart, your core is tight, shoulders are back. You are not flinging the weights. You have total control over whatever weight you have. If you do not, drop down. But what I don't want you doing is going like that to get the weights up, okay? We are slow, we are controlled, we are adamant about good form, and we are adamant about effort, and we are adamant about being kind to ourselves. I don't want you showing up here and getting all down on yourself. I can't do this, I'm too out of shape, what's the point? There is a point. The point is that for years and years and years, You've been taking care of everybody else and putting yourself on the back burner. And how's that working for you? Oh, okay. Squeeze out. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. So you'll see I drop down to 3s. They are kicking my butt. I am dropping completely, and I don't feel bad about it whatsoever. I'm still squeezing. I'm still keeping my core tight. 3, 2, 1, and done. Hi, you still like me? The way I always look at it is I'm sure you guys get really pissed at me sometimes. Oh, we're done. However, I feel like you're going to get over it. Okay, let's stretch those triceps out. Your fingers are behind your shoulders so you can stretch more deeply because your muscles are warmed up. Pull that elbow down into the back. Reach up as high as you can. Hinge to one side, hinge to the other. I want you to stretch those forearms and those biceps out. If you would like to tip, Sean-Visco on Venmo. You guys know I do not charge for my program ever. This is the way I minister to people, and I love it, and I'm grateful for it, and I'm here to support you, so remember that. I will be on tomorrow. I don't know what time. 8:30 maybe. I'll have to update later because, like I said, there's a lot going on. Okay,